matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And now Indiana's starting group. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. It's good.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Toppin outside. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Siakam in the post. Green covering. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Washington, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Washington. And here's Gafford. On the wing, Green. Back to Irving. Green, a screen. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Green. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Washington. Washington, a screen to the inside. And Washington powers it through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Halliburton. Siakam, left side. Toppin, a screen on Green. Another one falls for Indiana.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Irving with it. Siakam covering. Irving, no good. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Outside for Irving. Down low. From deep, here's Doncic. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Inside, here's Green. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Siakam. Doncic against Halliburton. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Turner, a screen on Doncic. Halliburton finds Siakam. 6 to shoot, to the paint. And stolen by Green. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 8.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Siakam looking it over. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Of course, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Toppin outside. Here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Irving. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Drops one in from the wing.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Irving, no good. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Gafford. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Baseline jumper. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Doncic, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Halliburton against Doncic. There's the triple. And Washington powers it through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
No, BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Toppin against Washington. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
Here's Toppin. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Irving finds Washington. Beyond the arc. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Here's the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments. This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Tries again. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton looking over the floor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Gafford, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
To the left side wing. Driving in. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. From downtown. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a three-point Pacer lead. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires for three. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Mavericks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Irving. The three. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Halliburton all the way.
That all comes from the defense of Tyrese Halliburton, looking to make things happen.
Washington outside. Knocks down the long J. Washington's got 8 points in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Dwight Powell out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway, then it's Hardy, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Powell from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the emphatic three-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Nesmith. All sorts of time. 2 points. That one goes. Nesmith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
They set the screen. Now Powell for the tie. Counted from distance. And that'll tie this game up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Sinks the tray.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Jones misses. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Three-pointer Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. Smith with a screen on Powell. Mathurin passes to Smith. Another shot. Here's Nesmith. It's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
For 3, Hardaway. It's stolen. Here they come with numbers in transition. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he adds a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Oh, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. For three, Matherin. Picked by Smith. There's Neesmith with a three. Hits a three-pointer. Neesmith's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Hardaway. Hardaway on the wing. Matherin with a steal. Smith outside.
Dallas foul. Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McConnell. On the wing, McDermott. Outside Matherin. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
You know, talking to people around the league doors, there's an it factor with Benedict Matherin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in and itself will carve a spot for you in this league.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
To the inside, McDermott. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by McDermott. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter. Exum passes to Jones. Here's Hardy. Pass to Exum. For three, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another three.
This guy's so confident with his motion. Jim Hardaway Jr. looking unconscious.
Smith passes to McDermott. Back to Smith. Launches it. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Pacers, Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Nembhard in at the 2.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith's checked in. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Turner finds Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Down low. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Nice shot by Turner.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Driving inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Halliburton for three. Turner passes to Nembhard. There's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The three ball gets the three to fall. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Offensive rebound for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Green with the ball. Siakam covering. Irving finds Doncic. Pass to Green. Now here's Irving. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
2 minutes remaining to the game. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. The three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Halliburton with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Turner inside. Working on Gafford. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:19 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Halliburton for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
3.
Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Halliburton misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Fires the 3. And Tyrese Halliburton with a 3. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Nembhard. Basket is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Thank you one and all.
And that'll do it, folks.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Edwards with the stop.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Washington.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Edwards looking it over. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 5.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Left side, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Doncic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards, that's good.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. From outside off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Conley dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
Knocked away.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doncic passes to Green. For 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Irving finds Green. And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
It's up a 3, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 5.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the second free throw, good.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Got it off in time. That shot off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. McDaniels with the big answer.
Fires for 3, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human. The fire that Irving plays with, Abner, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Screen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Irving. Edwards can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 18. It's stolen by Edwards. Out to the right wing. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 1:31 left now here in the second.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Irving way outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Has to Gobert. Back to Conley. The kick out to Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Towns has got 8.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 20. Green bounce pass. Irving dishes to Green. On the wing, Irving. 14 points for him. Green passes to Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for him.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Stolen by Warren. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Reed. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Exum. Pass to Hardy. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Powell is out there with Jones. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Exum, and it's Hardy in at the point. The second chance effort. Nice D from Warren.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Reed kicks to Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jones, the pass to Powell. 3-pointer. Reed with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Morris for 3. Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Reed. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
There's the drive. Powell for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
The kick out to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jones dishes to Powell. And there's the call on CLA-HR. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Now at the line for your
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Reed finds Anderson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Morris with the bucket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Outside, Jones. Lets it go with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years, and there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Warren kicks to Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Hardaway's got 5.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And Reed has it in the corner. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot by Powell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And Gobert kicks to Towns. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Washington outside. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Left side, Edwards. From downtown, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And Irving launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Conley finds Edwards. Over Doncic. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Right there, Conley opened up space for the shooter.
There's Green with the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Towns wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Left side, Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got 32 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Irving misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Edwards passes to Towns. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
There's the pass to Irving. The 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Gafford kicks to Doncic. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Conley. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
And finished off by Edwards.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And Doncic gets it to go.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Edwards. Offline. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. To the paint. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Siakam against McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now Towns. Back to Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Towns.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The kick out to Conley. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. McDaniels passes to Towns. Siakam against Edwards. Here's Turner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, this to me is where Turner has mastered that pump fake, right? The defense can't jump at that. You've got to stay down and stay disciplined.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Nesmith. Launches a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
It's Edwards with a drive. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Towns against Siakam. From outside the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Oh boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McDaniels from long range. Pacers with a rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Doris, when Aaron Nesmith was traded and got floor time, his game really took off.
You know, B.A., in his prior stop, he was in a tough situation trying to get minutes. Now that he's getting repetitions as a consistent starter, he's shown how valuable he can be.
Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with it. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint. Yes, sir.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. No points yet. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. To the inside, Neesmith fires the three, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep at his size, really hard to guard.
Edwards looking for an opening. And there's the drop. Oh, wow!
Incredible! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Turner. And the basket is good. 7 points in the game.
Wow, how about the quick feet of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
No one covering. Turner's got 10 points.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And here's Edwards outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Edwards outside. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
There's Neesmith with the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Towns. Again, the Timberwolves score.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 3-point lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And he nails the third. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton drives. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Who poked away. And stolen by Edwards. Stripped it away. Here we go, one-on-one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 6.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Inside, here's Nesmith. Siakam looking it over. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And there's the lob. Clock at 6. Conley finds McDaniels. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Toppin passes to Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Warren. Back to Toppin. McConnell against Morris. Tipped.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Smith with a screen on Morris. McConnell from outside. Reed with the rebound. Anderson with a screen. And Reed gets the 3. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead. Up. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Morris in at the 1. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reid. Such a wide open look. Reed's got 5. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
And here's Mathurin. We'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 2-point game. Pass to Toppin. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Morris passes to Reed. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Pulls up, high post. Smith with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I tell you, there are few players more exciting in the open floor than Obi Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. The baseline J, Alexander Walker with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Morris against McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Now McDermott. Smith with a screen on Warren. Here's McDermott. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Alexander Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
For three, Matherin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Matherin. Makes him pay from deep.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. Here's Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Reed passes to Morris. Back to Reed. Anderson with it. Anderson with a screen. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now here's Matherin. Tight defense on him. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Benedict Matherin.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's McConnell. Up and in on the layup. And now an 8-point Indiana lead.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Reed. Morris, a screen on Smith. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Indiana has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. It's Matherin with a drive. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen. Back to Reed. Pass to Anderson. Uncovered. Yes, on the jumper. Anderson's got his second basket on the night.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Smith with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Matherin against Edwards. Toppin, a screen on Edwards. Matherin passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
1 second left. That shot, no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Nesmith. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Towns. Outside Conley. kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Oh!
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Siakam with a screen on Conley. Turner passes to Nembhard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Conley. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Turner, a screen on Edwards. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Now here's Turner. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Edwards slams it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And here's Conley to tie it up. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Poised under pressure, that has come to define Mike Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Edwards. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. To the left wing. Turner passes to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. It's blocked by Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. And he lobs it up to the punch from Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Inside. Outside for Halliburton. And he buries it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's Nesmith with the 3. And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. There's a screen. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels against Siakam. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. And Minnesota calls time here.
Here comes your Indiana Coach crowd. Give it up for them. Let's show why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 1 second left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant.
teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Neesmith can't get it to go. From deep, Washington. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Loads it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Doncic with a screen for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard. Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Here's Neesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Siakam kicks to Turner. Back to Siakam. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. The pass to Irving. Here's the 3. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now, here's Neesmith. 6 points for him. Turner. Austin Emhart. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The 3 for Doncic. They kick it out to Green. From deep, Washington. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Drills the 3-pointer. Neesmith has got his 3rd basket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. And the Pacers another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Washington with a screen on Halliburton. They get it again. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. And no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the 3-point line and knock them down, too.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 6.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
There's a good screen. Pass to Neesmith. Outside for Halliburton. Turner passes to Neesmith. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got a pair of... threes now in the first quarter for Indiana. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Green. Offline with his 3. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They're up by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
3 points.
Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Great open look there. Neesmith has got the lead back up to 5 now for Indiana.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Here's Siakam, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Green with a screen for Irving. Doncic outside. 3-pointer. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Back to Halliburton. Passes it to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Washington. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Gafford. And it's Halliburton missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Halliburton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Down low. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Irving passes to Washington. Outside Irving. Goes up from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
That bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. Irving from long range. Green kicks to Irving. Green with a screen for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can be that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Siakam finds Turner. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Washington. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead. Siakam a screen on Washington. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Irving for 3. Gafford passes to Irving. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Outside, Green. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Driving inside. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 4. And now, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Hardy. Jones is out there with Exum. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Powell in at the 5. And Toppin throws it down.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. Got to throw it his way.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Hardy, no good. Pacers leading by 3. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Toppin against Jones. Exum sets a screen for Hardaway. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
For 3.
Hardaway's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Mavs. McConnell passes to Smith. Back to McConnell. Smith in the post. Powell's there.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. Hardaway picks him up to the left side wing. Outside Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Hardaway finds Powell. Hardaway sets a screen for Powell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Traps in the tray.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Hardy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mathurin, good.
Yeah, Mavericks wanted this bad. Wants to one-up them at the arc.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Here he goes. Out to Smith from deep. And the Pacers another 3.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Powell, the pass to Hardy. Powell with the screen. Dallas moving it around. Jones dishes to Hardaway. Jones with the screen on Mathurin. Hardaway, no good. Pacers leading by 11. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. That's 12 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Indiana ball.
Mathurin against Hardaway. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The persistence pays. Mathurin sticking with it, and he'll have a chance to add another at the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Mathurin missing. Mavericks trail by 11. Now here's Hardy. He's got 9. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. He lobs it up, and then Jones with the jam.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for Indiana, and he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-go. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Gafford finds Doncic. There's a screen by Washington. From past the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Washington. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. The kick out to Irving. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Turner with a screen on Irving. The tray. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 10. For the three. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
For three.
Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. There's the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Here's Nemo. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Irving. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. From deep Washington. Oh, offensive interference.
The score will not count.
Here's Nemhard. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Neesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot from the wing. And the pass to Nemhard. Clock at 6. Out to Turner. Good on the shot. And the Pacers lead by 6.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Pass to Gafford. Left side, Irving. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Doncic. Green with a screen for Doncic. Misses the three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Neesmith. Knocks down the three ball. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Halliburton is double. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Doncic with a screen on Halliburton. Passes it to Washington. He kicks to Green. There's a screen by Washington. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas again missing. And here are the Pacers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Halliburton for 3. Good on the triple.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
First team foul.
Here's Indiana. They've got an 8-0 run. Siakam inside the three-point line. A rebound by Washington. The three for Doncic. Doesn't go that time. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
Dallas will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Green in at the small forward position. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. To the paint. Right wing. McDaniels a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Here's Doncic following the score by Minnesota. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Irving, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. 4-point game. The fader. Rebounded by Green. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Washington finds Gafford. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. Another miss by Irving. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Doncic passes to Gafford. Now here's Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Edwards against Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 5 points.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And here's Edwards outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Green for 3. And the three-pointer goes. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
First team foul.
Edwards is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nails it from 3.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Conley against Doncic. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
To the inside. And Doncic with the jam.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Back to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 5 now.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
McDaniels, a screen on Doncic. And here's Edwards outside. Washington grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 3. The shot by Conley, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. And the shot goes down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Irving for three. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels finds Edwards. 6 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range. And now the Mavs on the run. From deep, here's Doncic. No good. Right side Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Washington, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Edwards looking for an opening. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Edwards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. To the middle. And stolen by Edwards.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And that one's good from Conley. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The Mavericks trailing. Washington, a screen on Gobert. Irving, no good. Gobert finds Edwards. McDaniels with it. Now Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Washington. Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Right side McDaniels. Stolen by Gafford. Pass to Green. Here's Washington. Can't get it to drop. And some solid defense from Towns. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Irving. Over Edwards. Misses off the left iron. And here's Minnesota now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Alley-oop up top. Hammer at home. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And here's Edwards outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Shoots. Irving finds Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Timberwolves with possession. What a stretch they...
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Irving against Edwards. Irving looking around. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
Both free throws good from Irving.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Green covering, and the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Irving. We've got 1:13 left in the first half, and the layup falls. Irving's got 6 in the quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Mavericks on D. 11-point game. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Hardaway against Edwards. Back to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
The 3. Now pulls it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hardaway on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Hardaway. He shoots it. Here's Exum. For 3. And Hardaway good for 3. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Powell's shot is off. Well, the Timberwolves shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Reid. Lets the 3 fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Exum. Here's Powell. Reid defending. Powell's shot is off. From behind the arc. Offensive board.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Jones misses. And here's Minnesota now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Reid for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's in there. Reed's got 8.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
For 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Anderson. Fires the 3. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Powell for 3 on target from range. He's got 9.
Well, the emphatic 3-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
Reed for 3. To the wing on the left. Morris sets a screen beyond the arc. No good that time. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. This shot by Hardy, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Reed, and the layup is good off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Anderson. Drops in the layup for 2. Anderson's got his first basket.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
For 3, Powell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels, guys. One thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Anderson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Exum. 3-pointer. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific.
Jones. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Powell. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alexander Walker. 3-pointer off the mark. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Oh, nice shot by Morris.
Say, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The T-Wolves on top, delivering. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. The three from Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Outside Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards got 20.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Fires the three. Doncic, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel. Oh, my goodness! Yikes! What a finish!
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Washington outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Conley, and he converts the layup.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Powell finds Washington. Doncic passes to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards got 28.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
The three from Washington. Back to Irving. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, Irving missing.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Looking to end the run. Dallas, no good that time either.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice!
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Powell's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. The steal!
Minnesota foul. McDaniels. First personal foul.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Edwards is doubled. Pass to Conley.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the fourth.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Irving finds Powell. Powell, a screen on Conley. Irving for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now Edwards. From deep. Can't connect. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
Among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. Here's Nembhard. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Halliburton is double. Now the pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Nembhard blocked again. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Back to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Passes it to Nembhard. This one for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now Siakam. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Gobert. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. McDaniels defended. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The kick out to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Towns down low. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Cup. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Out to Turner. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Outside Edwards. Shot on the wing, and again it's Minnesota.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Out left to the wing. They set the screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Towns on the dunk by Towns.
I'll tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Timberwolves trail. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to Conley. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gobert. Tries again. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for them. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Conley against Halliburton. Right wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Screen by McDaniel. Snatched up. Here's Gobert. Oh, he misses the dunk. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Turner passes to Neesmith. And here is Siakam. Edwards defending. Here's Nembhard to the inside. Here's Neesmith. And again, it's Indiana.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Halliburton on the wing. Back to Turner. Siakam looking around. Dishes to Turner. Back to Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Edwards. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McDaniels.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Turner with a screen on Conley. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. Turner. There's the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Passes to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Back to Gobert. For 3, Edwards. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. When the Pacers were a dominant team before the merger, they won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Pacers making the shot. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Warren for 3. Here's Reed. And that one is hammered home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Put your hands together and get down for winning.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it.
To the left wing for 3. They get it back.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
McDermott kicks to Toppin. Smith outside. Toppin sets a screen for Smith. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Toppin passes to Smith. McConnell kicks to Toppin. And jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Morris passes to Reed for the tie. Toppin pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shoots the three, and Mathurin is good for three. And the Pacers lead by 6. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flocking, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson outside. Rebound by Smith. Pacers leading by 6. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. Smith finds McConnell. Here's Mathurin. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McDermott for 3. Reed with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Warren, good.
Well, he's got a variety of shots, and that one from Warren displayed beautiful touch.
Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Sinks the triple. Mathurin's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Siakam. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Traps in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Edwards, that's good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Siakam inside the 3-point line. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley finds Edwards. And here's Gobert. To the paint. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Neesmith. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 5.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. To tie it up. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And he makes all 3.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Halliburton for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For 3, Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards with the stop.
And every month, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Turner with a screen on Towns. A nice shot by Neesmith. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Edwards. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Nembhard. Good on the 3-point shot. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Halliburton on the wing. By Conley. And Halliburton slams it in.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Conley surveying the D. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the 3 off target. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Edwards. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Turner with the screen. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Launches it. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Here's Nembhard. It falls.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard...